Science proves anyone can fall in love with you. When it comes to romantic relationships, this is one of the most important questions to ask. A large number of studies have been undertaken to show that humans can indeed control love. Because, in general, this is just another basic psychological emotion like fear, joy, sadness, and other emotions that can be controlled if they are properly monitored. So, how do we learn to make others fall in love with us using psychology and psychological tricks? Love is not about fate. This is a result of biological, chemical, and psychological factors working together. It is possible to discover the best way to issues and apply it to your own needs. The main thing you want to comprehend is that the other individual must basically have insignificant affections for you. Then, you will actually want to transform these into genuine, profound sentiments, effectively and rapidly. 1. Try not to get frozen yogurt on the primary date. A social psychology study discovered an intriguing link between an individual's internal heat level and their mental state. It was discovered that when we are actually warm, we are more likely to be friendly and polite to others. This trick could come in handy on a first date when earning someone's trust is especially important. So keep this in mind and make sure that from now on you only choose warm venues, food varieties, and beverages to ensure that every meeting you have, both romantic and business related, is a success. 2. The benefits of the expanded eye-to-eye connection. According to Harvard Psychology Department research, you can measure love by staring into people's eyes and counting how many times they stare at you. During a conversation, couples who are deeply in love staring at each other 75% of the time and reluctantly quit looking at each other. People glance at each other between 30% and 60% of the time in a normal discussion. Looking into someone's eyes, on the other hand, may not only be a result of being in love, but it may also be the cause. When you stare at someone for an extended period of time and do so regularly, the person's mind is fooled because it recalls what the love look is. As a result, it begins to fantasize about you romantically. A person in love goes through special sentiments and sensational conditions like butterflies in the stomach, and heartbeat going up and faster warmer palms. Is it possible to resist this kind of sensational stage? 3. Let them know something abnormal about yourself. Obviously, an open person has greater chances to be loved. So there's nothing remarkable about how, provided you bravely communicate truths about yourself and your life, you can influence others to like you. According to a study performed by Harvard Business School academics, 79% of subjects preferred to be honest and sincere on first dates. In any case, they kept nothing hidden when it came to strange proclivities, tastes, unusual events that occurred to them, and, unexpectedly, negative personality traits. Because it works in a similar way to insider information. When we confess something private to someone, we form a special bond with them based on trust and understanding. 4. Sit idle. Just let them work on something for you. We feel terrific whenever we do something for which we should be grateful or when we help someone. We are pleased with ourselves and have really warm feelings for the person for whom we have made a difference. We romanticize the individual to whom we were so generous and persuade ourselves that they deserve this treatment when we legitimize our efforts. We appreciate it when someone works on something for us. It's about a variety of emotions, and not all of them are pleasant. We generally feel a sense of obligation to the individual and a desire to look after them. When this is someone we might live without, things are considerably more difficult. Along these lines, we should keep this mental influence in mind. 5. Make up a mysterious language just for you two. This is about inner jokes, unique words, and unique movements that occur between people when they find something worth agreeing on and grow close. When you discover and use this expression in your everyday correspondence, you will elevate your connection to new heights. The relationship will become significantly more grounded and comfortable. In their review, Texas University researchers came to this conclusion. We all want to be unique and interesting, and this cryptic language helps us believe that we see each other more clearly than anybody else. 6. The size of the students matters. Researchers looked into the relationship between the size of the understudy and an individual's appeal in a study from the 1960s and 1970s. They showed the men two photos of a woman who looked identical. With the exception of one little feature, the images were indistinguishable. In one of the photographs, the woman's understudies were larger. As a result, despite the fact that no one noticed the difference in eyes, the guys preferred the edited photos much more. Obviously, you can't modify your understudy's size on purpose, but you can alter the conditions, such as dimming the light. Instead of using standard lighting, use candles. On the other side, you may like to visit a restaurant known for its laid-back atmosphere. 7. Be close to them frequently. But then, make them miss you. You want to hang out to get to know each other better, loosen things up, and form an association. However, after a few dates, clinicians advise taking some time off, whether or not you need it, to make up for the lack of your presence in the other person's life. This action accomplishes several goals. You won't grow tired of each other. After a while, sentiments lose their novelty, and you'll have to play shy to keep them alive. The individual has the option to realize how important this relationship has become for them in general. Limited and intriguing items are always more desired. You have control over your emotions and can think clearly. 8. Make a positive affiliation. By repeatedly rehashing similar concerns, you can program another person's cerebrum. As a result, it's necessary to choose words carefully while communicating with those who are important to us. You can use this advice to improve your image. In any case, while you are nowhere to be found, the better you present yourself, the more certain considerations you will leave in an individual's mind. Furthermore, whether or not you are absolutely confident makes no difference. Everybody is imperfect. The most crucial factor here is how you are perceived and how you need to be perceived. If you believe it is beneficial to you, let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please like, share, and subscribe You-iBrainHacks.